everybody, and welcome to the Walker's Guide, and welcome to, actually not a hint of history, although maybe, welcome to Thriplow, as it says up there. And this is Thriplow Daffodil Festival. It's a 2-day event. This is day 2. I've been here because I've actually got a stall doing other stuff, doing work, and I thought we'll go for a little walk around. Yeah, a lot of this will have to be voice-overed because lots of public around, obviously, and the weather is traditionally British. Yes, it's raining. The village is the green. The most important place in lots of villages was the green. It's where the market was. It's where the public came together. There's the village pub and the village smithy, where the blacksmith would make and repair stuff. We're in Cambridgeshire, that's where Thriplow is, and this is the village smithy, the blacksmiths, which is open today. It's not always open, it's not often open, it's open for special events like today. We'll have a quick look inside.
So it's 11 o'clock, Judy and her sister are turning up. It's interesting, isn't it? Yes. Her sister, her surname is Haslop, which is her brother's. Oh. So although she had one marriage which has
So we've got some horses giving horse cart rides. There's loads of stuff on the green, but we're going to go and visit some people who are more into history than I am. So there are the militia of Anglia. They are a group of reenactors and living history enthusiasts who do the 1600s to 1685 sort of period, living history, telling people about how the life was in the English Civil War sort of period. And then we got some ponies to stroke and some circus workshops and some big bouncy trampoline things. Right, from here we're going to head up to the Taste of Thriplow. Yep, the food court. We've got a bit of live music on the stage. The interesting thing is you'll notice everybody's walking on the road because for the Daffodil Festival the village is closed off. The roads are closed to most vehicles, and yeah, it's just for the festival. And as you can also see, there are daffodils everywhere, including some very old varieties. This festival's been going on for over 50 years, or about 50 years, and is very popular. Pre-book only, tickets available online, all that sort of stuff. I'm not being promoted here, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. Just facts are facts, right? So if you're hungry, then it's to the food market with you, and in the food court you've got mac and cheese, you've got pizza, you've got ice cream, tikka wraps, toasties, Malaysian food, fish and chips, fries. You've got a bit of everything. And of course, the beer tent and pancakes. And there we go. Right, from here we're off to, we'll probably bypass the school. The school has stuff for kids. I'm not a kid, I don't have a kid with me, that would look weird. Let's go to church. So here we are walking up to the church. This is filmed on a Sunday, so I'm doing a voiceover because it was loud, there was bells ringing, and it was hard to hear what I was saying. So obviously daffodils, people coming down from the services, and we're going to walk up and see the church. And there it is. That is the church of St Andrew's Triplow or Thriplow, and the area Thriplow gets its name from a Bronze Age chieftain by the name of Tripper, and the word law, which comes from Howell or Hull, which meant hill. So it's Tripper's Hill. He's actually believed to have been buried on the mound just outside the southeast side of the church, and it would have been quite some mound, supposedly up to 80 foot wide and about 15 or 20 foot high. So it was a big, well visible object. So Thriplow is surrounded by a number of hills, and that means that it gets a microclimate, made it a very fertile area. It's made up of chalk with springs all around, which meant, again, fertile and crops could grow well. And here we are looking out from the top at all those beautiful hills, and that is a lovely wall with some memorials on some local people, some people who've been very involved in the church and local area, and some famous people, or a particularly famous person, Betty Boothroyd. Betty Boothroyd was the Speaker of the House of Commons. She was a baroness, and yeah, she was an important person. She's buried here at Thriplow. There's the tractors with the Ernst Doe. There's the hog roast. There's people just sat around enjoying themselves. And there's tractors and Land Rovers over there. And there we go, some lovely old Land Rovers, Series 1, Series 2, Series 2As. A really interesting one that was actually made under licence in Belgium. There's a beautiful one over there with the solar roof, with the safari roof. Someone's let a Range Rover in for some reason. There's an ambulance. Oh, what's that? Is that Live by the Sea? Oh, Capstan winch. So this is a winch on the front, and so that could be used to drag in or whatever. Right, so we can here taste the Thriplow over there, but we're going to walk back to the green along the footpath. Okay, so we've done the walk from country Thriplow down to Peg's Close, and this is this year where one of the craft marquees are, the big craft marquees, or the marquee with stalls in. But also, okay, the wind noise got the better of me here, so despite even having a dead cat over my microphone, it still got bad. So here we are at Peg's Close, and some more classic cars. These are classic cars rather than just beautiful Land Rovers, but it's a nice mix, some British, some American, some old American Fords. The noise of them coming was something beautiful. A lovely little mini pickup that's for sale. I was very tempted to get it as the new Walker's Guide vehicle, but I don't really have space for it, or money. If you're enjoying this video, please do consider a like and a subscribe at this point. And if you want me to visit more of these sort of shows, please let me know, because, well, they're quite good fun. So this is one of the marquees that is set up for the crafters and little salespeople to sell stuff in. And there are some lovely objects, some china, there's artwork, photography. And there's some jewellery. This is a whistle stop tour, just as a quick one to get through. Some beautiful paintings and drawings of animals. But just round the corner is one of my favourite exports from Essex. Not the leatherwork, which is beautiful. The chopping boards you saw, they're actually made by prisoners. And here we go. And here we are, the best chocolate you will find. Made in Essex, made in Malden. Beautiful flavours, really nice people making it as well. Every time I'm at an event they're at, I always buy a bar or two. I really like the peppermint, dark peppermint, and the dark ginger, which is nice. And then we've got some fudge salesman, some meats, some olives. You see it, there is all sorts in here. I am hoping at some point in the future we might get a chance to even pop over to Malden and maybe even visit Tempered Chocolate. But it's well worth, like I say, having a look at where they are. They do sell online. This is not sponsored or affiliated. I just like their stuff. And then we go back outside and we're going to walk up to the green. There is also the cricket pitch, which has more stands on it, which is further down, but my time to be out for a walk is running short, so I have to get back to the green. So let's head back there now. So here we are walking back up the main street, and there's the reenactors behind the toilet blocks, and it's just a big circle, the Thriplow Daffodil Festival. You could have walked back up through the other way. There's a village shop, part of the lifeblood of the village, and that is actually a community run shop, just like the pub, which is community supported. And back to the green. Just here on the left is some of the old daffodils I mentioned previously. There's the ice cream stalls, there's tree climbing with a local tree surgery company. That's Foxcott's Tree Surgery, who is run by Tim, who I happen to know from doing other events. There's the village sign and the smithy. We can see the horses coming through that the kids can get rides on in the wagon. And just over here we have St John's Ambulance, obviously first aiders, very important event like this, and the Morris dancers, who are just about to do a call. Now I'm going to try and remove the voiceover at this point because of wanting to hear them. So if there's any wind noise, I do apologise, but the bells are important. So they're going to do a call. In Oxfordshire, called shooting. And this is where it does get that little bit peculiar because they're wearing bells and they have sticks and hankies. Cheers. Yep. I'm obviously standing in the wrong place. So, yeah. All my British and non-British followers and viewers, no, I can't really explain it. It's quintessentially British village. There's lots of history to it. Maybe we'll do a hint of history on Morris dancing. No, I won't be taking part. Green, lots of people out and about spending their cash. The stalls selling gloves, socks, button things, laser cut amazing stuff, beautiful glass work, a little bit of everything. So with the smithy behind me, the battery and microphone dead, the gimbal basically dead. That's Thriplow Daffodil Festival 2024. Been quite a nice day actually. Come have a visit. It's well worth coming up if you can get tickets next year. It's 2025. Check their website. They're not sponsoring this. They're not even knowing I'm doing this. But that was it. So I'll see you in the next one.